Hello Yellow class, welcome to our home learning for Wednesday. So again, we're going to start off today with our phonics, and when we're thinking about our phonics we've got our speed sounds first of all, so you can have a go through those and then you can have a go at spotting some of them. We've got our tricky words for this week. Now you might be starting to be able to write those without looking at them, so have a think. You've got the word any, many, clothes and beautiful. And with clothes, just need to remember that E so that we're not writing the word cloths. So this week we are revising the long E sound, and we have looked at the two E's, the double E which goes in the middle. Yesterday we looked at the E and the A which also goes in the middle, and we looked at that split vowel digraph which comes in the middle, but we have to remember the E on the end. Today we are looking at the EY and the Y which come at the end of the words. They also sometimes make that E sound. Now if you're looking on Phonics Play, there are activities for the EY on phase 5. Unfortunately there aren't any activities for just the Y on its own. But if you want to, down the bottom of Phonics Play, it says enter your own words, and maybe you and mummy or daddy could have a go at making your own game with some E words. So you need to put in 5 real words and 5 unreal words, and you can have a go at that. On your sheet, again, you have got some words. So have a go at reading them, have a go at spelling them, and maybe see if you can think of some other words with those E's in them, and then you can have a go at writing those. You've got Spelling Shed, so you've got all our E activities on Spelling Shed. You have got an activity for our suffix of this week, and you've also got one for our tricky words. Guided reading, we're responding and explaining. So after you've read, you need to think about how you would describe something in your own words. Counting back in ones, so start from 100, count back in ones, and then have a go at I say 3, you say 3. Have a go at playing some little number games so that you are counting back. And then with our money, today what we're doing is you are imagining that each of your customers has got £1. So they've got £1 in their pocket. If they bought an item from their shop, from your shop, how much change would they get? So my pasta cost 37p. Now, I'm doing £1 subtract 37p. Now that looks a little bit tricky, doesn't it? Because £1, 1 take away 37, that's not going to work very easily. What do we have to remember about that pound? We have to remember £1 is the same as, well done, 100p. So we're doing 100p take away 37p. And again, there are different ways you can do this. You could draw the deans out. What you will find if you're drawing the deans is that you have to do that exchanging again, because when you come to take the 7, 100p is the same as 10 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens. So when I take off 37, I can take off my 3 tens. Oh, but when it comes to take off my 7, I haven't got 7 there. So what I need to do is I exchange 1 10 for 10 ones. And I don't just put the 10 ones on the end, I have to cross one out and exchange it. And then I can take off my 7. And then I can count up what I'm left with, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63p. Don't forget that P on the end. Oh, we've jumped all the way back there. So don't forget that P on the end. Okay, so that is our maths for today. In our literacy, we've been thinking about writing instructions, and on Monday we made a sandwich and we did an instruction plan, and then we're using our instruction plan today to write our instructions. Yesterday we wrote our title and our You Will Need box. Today we are going to start writing our instructions. Now, when you do instructions, they are a special piece of writing, and we do need to organise them. And we might organise them with numbers. That's often what we do, is we put the numbers down the side. We also have to remember, because with instructions, each instruction we put on a line of its own. So if my instruction goes down onto the next line, I wouldn't carry number 2 on there, I'd actually start the next line. And on your little plan in your pack, think about those adverbs. So my first picture that I drew, I was going to put a piece of bread onto the plate. Okay, so my first instructions, I've got a capital letter still at the beginning, we still need to have those. Put 1 piece of bread on the plate. Full stop. It's my first instruction. Still got a full stop. I could put an adverb in there. Put 1 piece of bread. I might put something like carefully, gently. Okay? Those will lift my writing, some of those adverbs. Think about how you're going to do it and make sure you get a set of instructions that you can follow through. And then we've got our afternoon activity. So have a go with your instruction writing and I'll see you this afternoon.